this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Houston Texans. Settle in, we think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Deebo Samuel gonna get a chance to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Slot man in motion left. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Press all eight. XP Cardinal. 19 Lions. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniel. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
Let's go. Catch the Eagles.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Merritt. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Daniels. He'll get this into the hands of Deebo. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Daniels with a give to Merritt. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19. Press on 80. Back. Go.
On play action, Daniels hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Ready.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with the touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And they're on the 47-yard line.
All right. First carry for Joe Mixon. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Under.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Texan first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
118. What's up? Why Tony?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. One caught by Tank Dell. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Commanders' 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up? Route to the right. Route to the right. Route to the right.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
18. What's that? Under. 11.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll take this one in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the give, Trosky Merritt. And he'll take this to about the 28. Kamarian Lassiter there on the stop.
The 28-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On the jump.
This 3rd and 6.
18 Romney. 18 Romney. Pump 7.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Daniel Whelan in
On 4th down,
formation.
Daniel Whelan is on to punt. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, yeah. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
31-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. On left side, complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 17
Couple
yards.
of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Ron Payne there for the stop.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. On 18. That's it. 19 Texans. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Powell.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
18. That's it.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Get it out quickly to Higgins. And they'll have first and goal. It is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
18. That's it.
They'll run here with Mixon. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Mikey Sandra still on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now here's second and goal. Pierce is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Texans 14, Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. One complete to Jalen Lane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Right side. Hauled in by Samuel. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. On the move left. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. He Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Pass's kick is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Look the hot.
On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They'll run on first down with Dixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup 10. First down for Houston.
Another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18. What's that? Hey, south.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
11. All right. 18. What's that? Hey, uno. Why, Tony?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. First and 10.
All right. 19 Texans. 18. What's that? Oh, boy.
Now, Stroud. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. He has a touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Washington. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
Oh, ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27, to pick up the 7. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
7-yard line.
You should get out of my way, get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Oh, ready? Hey, we're no more. 18. What's that?
On play action. Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Down. 18. Buggy. Under.
I got him. He's mine.
Hey, south. Snap.
Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. A return now from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Oh, ball's out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 9.
21-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's dead. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
Throwing is Stroud. Flush to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 9.
18, 19 Texas.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike. And then the beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 59 yards.
First and goal, Washington.
70 Lions. Ready, ready.
A run on first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
19 Second
and goal.
Roll. Ready.
Esteman trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. Now, if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Can the defense do it again from the 1? Third down now and goal.
Here we go. No. Bronco.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right. 18, what's up?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Open receiver, that's Harris. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marking at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Juan Martin is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7.
How's the slide? Hot. 18. What's that? Look the hot. Look the hot.
Now Stroud. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, ready?
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that? 19 Texas.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
18. What's that?
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay of game. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Swap. Another swap. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
The motion man here is McClure. A run to begin the drive, and it's Frosty Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And the they're going to get him down right at the 25. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third.
A gain of 12.
And Sunday Night
And the
Primetime
Washington first
continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ready?
Krosky Merritt to run again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
With that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 20, here's second and 6.
All right. 11. 18. What's that? Oh, bro. Hey, south. Check.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 8 yards.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
Second and a yard.
Here we go. Hey! Stack.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is third and inches.
18. What's that?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Oh, ready? 18, what's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
At the 28-yard line.
Oh, ready? Under.
They'll run with Mixon. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Watch to the right. At 18. That's it.
Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter, and this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
Motion, change team.
They go with Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
Commanders 12-yard line.
Now on second and long.
All right. At 18. Let's go.
Mixon. And he's into the end zone yet again. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. It's big night. Virginia. His third touchdown of the game. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will go up by 7.
Makes the score Texans 35, Commanders 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll drop to throw.
basically separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Back the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. Escaping to his left. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
On first down, they'll start with Nixon. And he's brought down after a gain of
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second
They
and
face
7.
second down and 7.
11. On the quick, right? 18.
Stroud gives it to Pierce. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown. That makes this a two-possession game here late.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Commanders 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the Texans will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Daniels pass.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.